Okay, so I owe you guys a walkthrough because I've been focused so much on, the engine swap and everything. I never quite detailed what I did on this restoration. This restoration has been there. It's been totally restored now for about, I want to say 6 months. But, that was when I decided, hey, I'm going to do an engine swap and everything. But I'm going to post an original picture here of, what it looked like before I restored it. And I've done everything from top to bottom on this vehicle. Starting, obviously with the mechanical, and underneath, I'm going to show you guys the trunk. Opens nice, and yeah, it's all finished and carpeted. Underneath is painted, obviously the same color as the car. And yes, I have a couple of amps and a small subwoofer in there, but also an original size spare, and the jack is under there. Yep, underside of the trunk was done. Yeah, this had to get all taken down to bare metal. And then she closes nice. Got the GT valence with the dual exhaust that comes out the back. I put in 325 gears for the rear end, changed that, and it's track lock, posi rear. All the glass is original with the exception of the windshield. Drum brakes in the rear, okay, and 4-piston disc in the front. You can see them. Completely redid the front suspension with factory style parts. I did the Shelby drop, but then I used heavy duty upper control arm, cheater control arm. The spring perches or roller spring perches, what is it, 610 springs or something. Real heavy duty, like triple the size of the front sway bar. And I have the Global West chassis braces in this, and I'll show you the inside. It's all restored. It's the original seats, but recovered, obviously. Okay, and new carpet, new headliner, new sun visors, day-night mirror. That's the original glove box, and this car was originally red inside. When I painted the doors, I didn't like the way they looked, so my son actually vinyl wrapped these, and the vinyl wrap has like a texture that looks like the original texture, so it's kind of cool. The hockey sticks hate the chrome, so we painted them to match in the car. And yes, red LED courtesy lights. I'll go around to the driver's side. And kind of hard to see in here. But we've got all the original gauges with the exception of the amp meter gauge was changed to a DC voltmeter. The lights are blue LED, so you can actually see your gauges. So it's really cool. Center console, retro style radio. It's AM, FM, Bluetooth. The USB connector is back here, so I can plug in a USB stick and listen to my music. Forgive the air fresheners, I just like them in here. Tack sits in a nice corner here, out of the way. I hate them when they're on the cluster, and you can see the nice reduced size leather wrapped wheel. Like I said, the day-night mirror switch. Everything's awesome though. Of course, the original glove box type. Obviously, that's a replaced cardboard in there, but that's the original flasher unit, and the original door and little hook, and it closes nice. Need to turn these off. Everything winds up and down nice, as you can see. Bring it down, and yeah, back seat, and there's my speakers back there. Didn't have to cut the metal. Cut my own rear package tray though. And yeah, everything on this car was taken down to bare metal and properly, you know, restored. And then of course the engine, which you guys have seen, replaced the original 289, and there sits the 347 stroker, made by Krebs Engineering. All of the, just to make sure, all of the wires are not only booted with, you know, the stuff to keep heat away from them, but metal shields down. All the wires are wrapped. Champion 2-row radiator, 1-inch rows, fan shroud. Gotta have a fan shroud. This car stays so cool, it's not even funny. Meyer racing brace, and yeah, we have the fuel pressure gauge here. I have a the fuel pump is from wanted to say Trick Flow, but I forget now. Maybe Holly. I don't remember. It's down there. Yeah, and the wiring back here is to guarantee full 12 volts where I need it with the relays and fuses. Added the power brake master, obviously, and the power brake booster. So, you know, I took care of everything on this car from top to bottom. Suspension, rear end, body, you name it. It was a project of love. So now you get to see it run. All I can say is wow. Oh my gosh. She just purrs and like touch the pedal, and she just goes. Amazing. I think I need a stronger return spring though, because you know, you just barely touch the pedal and she wants to launch. And that idle's got to come down too. Whoa. See what I mean? She'll just break loose. Wow. Holy crap. She's doing about 2,700 RPM.